Hello lovely people, my name is Andrea and welcome to my YouTube channel. So on today's video, we're about to do the get to know me video. Okay, so what I did was that I asked a couple of friends questions that they would like me to answer. So hey, if you want to get to know me, you better stay tuned and I will be right back. Without wasting much time, let's just get into this video. So the first question, what's one thing you do when you feel like giving up? I pray, sometimes listen to music, sometimes just, let the Holy Spirit take control and then just relax, sometimes sleep and just not say anything. And recently I've been feeling a lot of pressure and I don't know, I was beginning to lose faith. And I was really giving up this year, 2022. And we are just in the third month of the year. And a lot of things kept happening that was just mind-blowing. What age do you think is appropriate to date or have a boyfriend? Okay, so basically for this particular question, there is actually no age that I think is actually appropriate. What I know is that if you're mature enough to be selfless and you're mature enough, to take good decisions and make good decisions for your life, then you're okay to start dating. That is what I believe. Okay, so number 3, what's one thing people don't know about you? I literally like an open book. I'm just out there. Everybody just knows that this girl, this is the kind of person that she is and blah blah blah. So I'm literally like an open book. But one thing that I think people don't know is that sometimes I might be having conversations with friends or a particular friend, and I may not agree with what you're saying, but just not to over-escalate things. I'll agree with whatever you're saying, even though personally or within me I do not agree, but then I'll agree with you like on the surface first for you to know that okay, I'm with you, but then I have my own different thoughts. So I do. Yes, I agree with a lot of people, but not really agree with them. Okay, what's the best present you've ever received? Who gave it to you and why was it so special? Well, in the whole of my life, there is nothing that someone has given me that felt so special. That felt really, I don't know, but there was nothing like that any other person gave me in this world. I guess I don't have a lot of friends that care in that aspect, but I've not had any friends or any presents given to me that was like, ooh, no, I don't have any best present. But I remember there was a birthday I was celebrating some years back, and the boyfriend I had then surprised me at work with some gifts and goodies, food and ice creams and blah 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 and some other things. It wasn't the best, but then it was something that made me it made me very happy that day. I was so glad and I appreciated him very much for that. What's your earliest childhood memory? If I remember correctly, was when I accidentally poured hot porridge on my skin. Ugh. What are the 3 top things that stress you out? This question, I feel like it's a trick question. But unintelligent people sometimes they stress me out. They're trying to explain something, you're not just getting it. Let me just pause there. Do you believe in soulmates? Well, in certain circumstances, I do believe in soulmates. But I also believe that you can actually make your own soulmate. You can come up with your own soulmate, depending on how you treat a partner and what you want to see in your partner. Have you ever been bullied? Nope. Who dares to bully me? Who dares? Who dares to bully me? I've never been bullied, but teased. I've been teased before. For that one, I've definitely been teased before, but for being bullied, no, I haven't been bullied. What's your biggest fear? What's my biggest fear? Well, I mean, I have a lot of fears, but right now the biggest of them all is losing my faith. Losing my faith. It seems like there's a lot going on in the world right now. People have so many different perceptions and doctrines. And sometimes they say there are certain things that make sense, that what makes you want to feel like, okay, I mean, this person is not totally wrong. But hey, the biggest of all my fears is that I do not want to lose my faith. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve. Well, how am I supposed to say this? Disrespectful people, whether grown-ups or grown-downs. You know what I don't like disrespectful people. You know, especially on social media. There are people that just message you hi, and then without no proper introduction or nothing, they're like, when are you visiting? I feel so very disrespected with that. Oh, give me your number. I mean, am I? Let me just pause there. What do you value most in a friend? That's a good question. Sincerity and loyalty, 100%. We can fight today, argue, whatever that can come between us. But then I would just let go, and I expect you to do the same thing. What were your parents like when you were growing up? My parents. I haven't lived with my parents, and parents together. Mother, father together. No, I haven't. But I know that I've known my mom to be a very hardworking woman. A struggling mother. If you know what it means to be like a single mom. So I've always known mom to be a workaholic, you know. Yeah, and my stepdad always bragging about me to his friends. Oh, my daughter this, my daughter that. But for my dad, I haven't really lived with my dad before, so I really can't tell. If you could have an entire day to yourself, what would you do? Is that even a question? Sleep. Okay, let me rephrase myself. Well, sleep is a major aspect of it, but I like to tour around because it feels like I've been in the house, church, house, church, school, church, work, house, school. So if I get to have a whole day to myself, like freely do whatever you want, I like to tour, you know, visit new places here in Ghana, and sleep. Are you a morning or a night person? I'm a night person. There's just some serenity about the night that I love so much, so I'm a night person. Do you have a small or a big family? Honestly, I have a super big family because there's certain members of my family that I don't even know exist. I know exist, but I haven't even met them yet. It's a long story. My dad was quite the player. Yeah. If you had to guess what people appreciate about you the most, what would you say? I will leave it for you guys. If you have anything that you appreciate about me the most, please leave it in the comments section. Okay? What are the 3 things you look for in a partner? First, I'm very attracted to very intelligent people. And then I like someone responsible, very responsible. And then I like someone God-fearing. So yeah, I'll see those 3 things. Am I in a serious relationship? Nope. Moving on. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Successfully running my business, own business, traveling around the world, impacting lives by the grace of God, and hopefully married with 5 kids. Okay, hopefully married. With 5 kids, dear, why? Are you dated? Are you dated? Nope. Moving on. Which Bible character would you like to meet? Oh, this is a very nice question. I would like to meet Job. I mean, as in right now, there were other Bible characters I would have loved to meet, but as in right now, remember that my biggest fear is losing my faith, right? So, the Bible character that I would love to meet the most right now is Job. The reason being that, the man went through a lot. I can't even think about, I can't even imagine myself going through what he went through, but this man stood on his feet. He didn't forsake God, and then he kept his faith. I would really like to meet Job and ask him, like, man, how did you do it? Please teach me, okay? What do you want to improve about yourself? Well, I really don't know how to answer this question. So I'm just going to have to skip this question, okay? What's a big turn off about a guy for you? Well, I don't like guys who are too full of themselves. Guys that are very autocratic, very domineering, do this, do that, without being considerate. If you say yes, it should be yes. This is a partnership, baby. A partnership. It's not an autocratic, or it's a partnership. We are here to share ideas. We're not here to dominate over each other. It's a partnership, baby. Okay. What's your full name? Okay, my name is Andriana Sichope Yawa Agle. Andriana, obviously, first name. Sichope, mostly a house name or a native name. And then Yawa, the day I was born, and I'm an Ewe, so Yawa is like a Thursday female one. Yeah, when you go to voter region. And then Agle is a surname. The next question. How old am I? Let's leave that for the gods. I'm sure most of you know already, so I don't have to answer that question. 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? This question again. Well, as I said, 5 years from now, successfully running my own business, traveling around the world, impacting life by the grace of God. And then hopefully married with 5. Hopefully married, okay. And the next question is, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Please, any other thing you want me to address later on, not just basically get to know you, question and stuff, but any other thing you want me to talk about. I'm not just a Christian or preacher alone. Lifestyle, everything, daily side. So yes, thank you.